Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel here. Today we're going to be discussing the application of Dquartz GForce from CarPro. So we'll go over the application here, and then I'm prepping the glass here. Actually, I already prepped the glass. It was bright with the sun right there. I've already prepped the glass. We'll go over the prep here in a second. I am going to put it up against a couple other coatings, which is why you see the tape lines on there. But this is their new coating from CarPro. FlyByForte has now been discontinued and no longer will be for sale. If you do find it at various retailers, that's all they have left. So they're transitioning to Dquartz GForce, which is using the same nano diamond technology that DQuartz Go is using. So this is the 10mm kit. I was sent this, so I want to thank Avi over at CarPro for sending this to me. So when you get the kit here, you get a bottle of eraser. For those of you in California, you can no longer get eraser. You haven't been able to get it for a long time because it doesn't meet VOC compliance standards here. You get the small bottle of GForce, and you're thinking, oh well, that bottle looks pretty small, but you can actually coat multiple windshields with this. You get the sticker that goes on the inner glass, you get a wipe off towel, and you get the cotton applicators, and you get the instruction manual here. So let's take a look at the instruction manual. Pretty straightforward in terms of application here, because I was looking at it. Okay, so precautions: avoid applying over rubber, trim, or paint. If the product contains contacts paint or rubber, wipe off immediately with a wet microfiber. Work in a well-ventilated area. Use skin and respiratory protection. Test the product in inconspicuous areas before applying. Keep away from children. So there's two ways to prep for this product. You can actually polish the glass, or you can not polish the glass. If you're not going to polish the glass, you're going to have to apply 2 layers to the glass, and you're going to want to use your panel wipe here. In this case, the eraser that comes in the kit. So you're going to want to use that, and then you put 2 layers on there. If you're going to polish glass like I did, I used the McKee's 37 glass restore polish, and then I used some Meguiar's M122 surface prep, and we'll talk about why I did that here in a second here. And then you're going to just apply 1 layer of the glass coating. So again, if you're not going to do prep, 2 layers. If you're going to do prep, 1 layer. Okay, you're going to put drops over the cotton applicator, wipe it in. It says circular motion. Okay, wipe off excess or haze right after. You can also use more liquid or on hazy areas to remove them. Wait 30 minutes and repeat step 3 to apply the 2nd layer. It says polished glass does not require a 2nd layer, so that kind of keep that in there. For side windows, only 1 layer is needed. Keep the surface dry for 4 hours and do not use wipers for 24 hours. So I'm going to do this today because it's sunny. It's 70 something degrees today. There's no rain. We got rain in the forecast I think a week from now. But in terms of an applicator, I'm going to be using just a traditional suede, and we'll talk about the prep for the glass here because I'm blinding myself with the sun here. I gotta kind of just talk about this. So again, as far as the glass, I've divided it in 3 because I'm going to test this side by side with a couple other coatings. Dquartz Go, or Dquartz GForce, sorry. This one's going to be the new ethos glass coating, and over here I'm going to reapply the jade amethyst because I did have that on the entire glass. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on there because I want to test that out. So I polished the glass out with McKee's 37 glass restore polish, as I stated. Wiped it off. I did 2 panel preps with Meguiar's M122 surface prep, and I did clay the glass as well. So I clayed the glass with this detailing clay from Meguiar's, which you can pick up at, I think you can still pick this up at Harbor Freight. And so now we're going to get to that. I'm going to go ahead and open this bottle. Take out the little plastic piece, and I'm going to take everything that I have here with me. Okay, so I'm going to apply it to this driver's side because I want to see the repellency of this type of product. So I'm putting the 2 newer products here because I already know how jade amethyst performs, so that's why I'm putting it over there. And so we're going to check this out. So I'm going to go ahead and shake this up. Again, put your gloves on. I'm not wearing a respirator or anything right now. I have the garage door open, but I'm not wearing a respirator because then you guys won't be able to hear me that well. So I'm just going to make sure the tape line's down, shake this, and we're going to open this away from our face. I should be wearing my safety glasses. And yeah, this one, see, I spilled out on my glove here. So where's my shop towels? There's my shop towels. That's why you're going to be careful when you're opening these coatings, because this one did come all the way from Korea, South Korea, and it's all over my gloves. And that's one of the new things about the CarPro glass coating, the CarPro coatings in general, is they're so pressurized. So you want to just be careful when you open them. Okay, just make sure that this thing's still not leaking. Okay. Put that down there for a second. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean the glass vial from any excess stuff. This bottle's so small. It's all over my gloves. That's why you want to wear gloves. So I made a mess. Okay. So I'm just gonna apply a few drops here. Let's just prep that. Let's just prime that like that and see if we need any more. So I'm going to do this part here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to just draw a line in the middle, and this thing is going to flash really quick on you too. Like it's already gone. I mean, I can't really show you that it's rainbowing or anything because it's completely gone off the glass. So I'm gonna have to put a little bit more on here. This is one of the reasons why I didn't really like this coating, the FlyByForte, is because it flashed so fast. So you can see it, see the little rainbow there? But once you got FlyByForte right, then it performed really well. And I mean, there's literally no, I'm gonna just put a little bit, just a couple more drops here because I want to get that bottom piece there. Just leave that down here. Yeah, so it kind of has a slight rainbow effect on there, but it just evaporates so fast. So we're gonna just let that sit up for just a few seconds, and then I'll come back and wipe it up. But so we'll talk on off camera here, on camera, while that thing's flashing or doing its thing. I'm gonna let it sit up for just a few seconds because there was nothing in here about wipe off times from it. Let me just double check this again, because I don't remember what it said in there. It says just wipe off any excess or haze right after. You can also use more liquid on hazy areas to remove them. Okay, so there you go. So it doesn't have a flash time, so to speak. I'm going to take this and just kind of inspect this area. Like, it's really difficult to show anything because this thing just kind of flashed off the surface so fast. I do see a little bit of excess here, but nothing too crazy. And then I'm going to just take a microfiber towel and then just lightly wipe. You don't have to wipe that hard if unless for some reason you have a high spot from the coating. So I mean, it's really that simple. It flashed off really fast. So it doesn't have your traditional flashing or cure times. Let me get this towel correct with the right numbers on here, in the right order, because I'm going to come back over here with this on side 2. And it does feel slick. Is it super slick? At least I think it's slick enough. I mean, this towel is not really gliding on here, but we'll see if it gets slicker. I mean, you can kind of see how slick that is on the surface. So it does feel slick in comparison to some of the other coatings I've used. But that's the overall application for Dquartz GForce. It's a pretty straightforward application. You can use the included applicator if you want. The problem with these is they're so small. And so you're going to be holding them with your fingers, and you're going to be doing this, and you're going to get tired. So I'd recommend just using a suede block like this. Use something like that, or an auto fiber style applicator, a foam applicator, something a little different than this, and that's a little more ergonomic. Again, this is, you're going to be there forever doing that. So that's the application of Dquartz GForce. We're going to let all the coatings cure over the next couple days, and then when the first rain comes, I'll provide you feedback there, and then the next wash I will just blast water on the glass, and you guys can check out the hydrophobics of each one. Again, I will capture that when it rains. I think we have rain in the forecast like a week and a half from now, but that's the application of Dquartz GForce from CarPro. Again, that's going to be on the driver's side here, so I can kind of see how the repellency is of the product. And if you have any comments or questions on this, go ahead and post down below. But the application is pretty straightforward. I didn't really use that much. I mean, there's still quite a bit of product in here. I could probably coat this windshield 3 or 4 times with this amount of product, and easily I could go around the entire car and coat everything with one single layer. I would recommend you polish your glass to get the best performance from the coating. So polish it, panel wipe it, apply the coating. That way you only go one layer and you have plenty of it to go around. The other thing you could do is, if you want to kind of save the amount of product in here, just apply it to your front glass, apply it to the rear glass if you have a wiper, and then on the sides where there is no wiper, you can just use the paint coating that you're using to paint to coat your paint on there. So again, that's the application of GForce. If you guys have any comments or questions on this, go ahead and post down below. And again, thanks for watching. Take care, and yeah, provide any feedback. Take care.